is getting darker, and the full moon is in the sky. In the distance, you hear a howl and a blood-curdling cry. You think it's probably just the wind, but then something else happens. Something that makes you think again.
There's something moving out through the night. You got that sickly, sinking feeling that something isn't right. You run to find a shelter, lock in the door, but behind you there's a shadow crawling across the floor. You turn to scream. It seems a little mean, knees are shaking, cold sweat, and your hearts are racing. Those claws, those teeth, who's that underneath? Is that a hedgehog? Your eyes can't believe he's been going to fight. You better fly, cause there's no one here to save you, and you cannot deny he's been going to fight. Just say goodbye, cause there's no place left to run to, there's no place left to hide. You think you made it, running out the back, but you better think again, because something's on your track.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Pet Shop Girl 78 here, and welcome to another review. So for today's review, I'm going to be reviewing the episode called The Hedgehog in the Plastic Bubble. So let's just get started with the plot of this episode. So the plot of The Hedgehog in the Plastic Bubble is Russell and Blythe find themselves in a partially imagined state of solitude. So that was the plot. And now I'm going to be moving right into the pauses that I have for this episode. I don't have any positives for this episode, you guys. Now I guess I'll get right into negatives that I have for this episode. Now I'll get right into negatives that I have for this episode. So the first negative that I have for this episode is Blythe's fangirling in the beginning of the episode, cause it was just so cringy and annoying. And the second positive that I have for this episode is the second negative that I have is Russell wanting to leave Will's pet shop. I mean, I know that he wanted to because of his quills and all that stuff, but I still don't want to see my favorite pet go, and I was getting kind of sad about that, And so the third negative that I have, which is the last negative that I have for this episode, is Blythe was overreacting about having a weird illness, and Russell was overreacting about his quills, but I'm glad in the end that they both know that what they have was normal. But still, they were all, for Blythe, what she found out in the end, that hers was obviously acne, and it's completely normal to have it, and I just didn't like how she was overreacting, and I didn't like how Russell was overreacting about his quills and stuff, those were all the negatives that I have for this episode. And so my score that I'm going to give for this episode is, it really hurts me to give this episode this score, but this episode actually deserves this score. And this is the first episode I'm actually going to give it like a really bad score. But I give this episode a 3 out of 10. So you guys are probably shocked about that, but yes, I give this episode a 3 out of 10. I could give the episode a 1 out of 10, but I'd rather give it a 3 out of 10. Because I just want to give it a 3 out of 10 just to be nice. But that's my overall score for this episode. And overall, this episode, it was really boring and pretty stupid. I just really didn't enjoy this episode at all. And I really wouldn't watch this episode ever again because it's just so stupid. And it's just so boring, and it's just not a great episode at all. That was my review. It was pretty short, but that was my review of The Hedgehog in the Plastic Bubble, and the next episode I'm going to be reviewing next Sunday is called Stand-Up Stinkers, so hopefully that episode will be way better than this one. I just remember that episode's like about Pepper, and then this other skunk, which I forgot her name, But yeah, but hopefully the episode's better than this one. So yeah, anyways, I still hope you all enjoyed this review video. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, so this, get ready for my review on Stand Up Stinker on next Sunday, you guys. So yeah, so this is HedgeHog Girl Nate signing out. Bye, guys.